My name is Muhammad Nazrul Naim.
Waalaikumsalam.
Assalamualaikum. My name is SUMAIYYAH, and we are all from UniKL MFI, and we are here to give. We want to ask you a question about our project, which is in the professional English school.
Okay. Welcome to our office here, small office.
Can you tell us about your involvement in the engineering profession?
So I spent about 5 years in a consulting firm. I think I managed to gather educate experience in the office, design office. I think that's crucial. Doing design while at the same time you're able to connect with the project, the physical project on site. What you design, you can see what's happening on the ground. After that, managed to branch out into another consulting firm, but more on project management. I think is moving from doing detailed design, doing all the design calculation, analysis, drawings, engineering drawings, then move up one level as a project management consultant. So 4 or 5 years, I move up to another engineering firm, so to multinational company, engineering, procurement and construction. They are more specialized in delivering power plant, power station. Then from them, I move on to again slightly different type of employer. Could be a bit less technical than before, but working with a developer. So when you work with a developer, practically you are on the client side. Maybe you are on top of the food chain, on top of the pyramid.
Okay, based on what you have said before, as an engineer, the best feeling is when you finish the project, right?
Yeah, that's the satisfaction.
So can you explain why are you interested in this field, and did you ever try other field instead of engineering profession?
You see, try other things, maybe not really an option. You finish school, then after school, you try to ask around, look around, what you think that you want to do, or fit you, or fit your results, Form 5 results. Then probably from there I decide to go for accounting or medicine or engineering. So, but once you choose one, you start with that, and definitely you have to finish your degree. If let's say in my case, lucky or unlucky, I choose engineering. So through thick and thin, I have to finish my degree in engineering. Then naturally, you will look for engineering career. But I know some people they do branch out when they discover that maybe engineering not for them, or medicine not for them, or even after they grad, they do. I mean, maybe they have opportunity, or they are lucky enough to to branch out, or to go into other directions from what they have studied.
What's your first profession?
More on structural engineering. Structural engineers, doing structural engineers work, design the frame, the structures, and a bit of infra as well.
Would you mind sharing your proudest achievement?
Oh, okay. I think maybe proud achievement is something like a project that gives you a lot of challenges during the planning, design stage, in construction, and once it finished, it achieved the project objective, and you deliver it to the client, and the client is satisfied with the end product, the completed project. I had one project last time in Thailand. So difficult. The area is so difficult. The ground is so unforgiving, so soft. Worse than paddy field, worse than mangrove swamp. So you can't sometimes you can't get machinery there, without doing additional things. But you really have to squeeze your what do you call it? Whatever you squeeze your brain, you have to squeeze your brain to get or fix the right solution. Although there are some trial and error also. In terms of, like I said, achieving the project objective to the standards. Yes, we did. It delivers the facilities of the plant functioning to the expectation. But the drawback is always when it comes to these challenges or difficult situations. I think the time and the cost have impact. Time and cost overruns. But if you ask me, that could be the one single thing that really challenge your engineering skill. But you manage to pull it off together with set of teams. You need a team. It's always a teamwork. You can't do things alone. One person cannot do all.
Okay, that's amazing and interesting. Based on your proudest achievement, how does your family think about you right now?
You see, working and having a family in parallel, that is always something that you have to juggle. Whatever proud things that you have done outside there, but I think the basic things of family, you want to keep the family intact, keep a happy family. So that's always something that I don't know whether you can learn from the book or you can get some guidance. Of course, you can get guidance from your own parents or siblings or friends. But it helps, with some family support. Although at the same time we are raising a family, and then it will give an impact to your career as well, or even sometimes your career will have impact to your family. So it just matter how you balance work and life, work-life balance. So that's another thing that I think all of us have to, especially for people starting their career. So work and life balance.
Okay, Mr. Hafiz, just now my friend has asked you about your experience as a student. And now I want to ask you your experience as a professional. Which is, when did you start working as a professional engineer?
I started first as an engineer about 30 years ago. Then I think a lot of aspiration of junior engineers or engineers that have graduated, they're looking for professional certification. I think only in my 8th year I managed to get my professional certification. You have to clock in is minimum about 3 to 4 years work experience, both in design office and practical on the ground, on the site, project site. So on the 8th year, I managed to get my professional engineer certification. That covers, you have to go through the processes, through the process that required under here under the Board of Engineers and Institution of Engineers Malaysia.
To ask you, how do you handle your pressure working as a professional and also before you become a professional?
You see, sometimes you have to reflect a lot of things when you are either at your early stage of career, and after clocking few years experience, right until maybe after 20 or 30 years, you know. But you know, it all boils on you know, pressure always there, you know? Pressure, work pressure, stress, always there. Doesn't matter whether it's engineering or non-engineering profession. It's just a matter that I think you need to reflect. You know, it's actually quite straightforward. You know? You wouldn't know everything. You wouldn't able to handle everything all by yourself. You know? If you need help, then find people to help you. You know, then you share the stress, the workload or the pressure. You know? Find out, get help. You know, get help when you are stuck with some certain things in your work or assignment. Be like students also. You know? You get your friends to help you.
Okay, next question is, do you agree that professional and personal life while you're working need to be separated?
No, I don't agree. It's like I say, it's always balance, work life. You need both. You can't just work and work and work and work. Have a life, you know.
Okay. Then, what was your experience and what was it very challenging for you?
I think the challenge that I face is probably the same like other people as well. It doesn't matter how you deal with it. You know, it's just the scale. You know, the time frame. Everybody got challenges. You know, everybody got pressures. You know, but at the end of the day, you know, how you able to manage? You know? So maybe some people they have more pressures and stress than what I have. Definitely. You can't think you only one person have the stress. There are many people out there very stressed up. But again, you know, like I said, you look for people to assist you. Yeah, they are there for purpose, yeah? To be your co-worker, your assistant, or your senior. You know, so don't detach the work life. You know. You need both, you know. You need both.
Okay, my last question is, how did you get the title and how it affects in your field?
I think to get the professional to be certified as professional engineer, I think it's well documented. I think the requirement, the procedure by the board of engineers. I think you just look at the BM or board of engineers web or guide, yeah, how to achieve or attain professional engineer, yeah? Either through the institution of engineers Malaysia or through the board of engineers Malaysia. Roughly, you know, in whatever branch of engineering that you have, you know, you have to have at least, I think, 3 years working experience, and then you have to submit, you have to apply to sit for exam and interview, and then make submission also of what you have done in your design in your office or in the field, you know, as the portfolio, project portfolio. So it's well documented in Board of Engineers Malaysia. So that's basically 3 years plus all the documents, the interview that you have to go through, the on the spot exam that you have to be conducted.
Okay, Mr. Hafiz, you said just now that your family and your friends support you, right?
Yeah, during the study or career. Yeah.
Then I want to ask you, who influenced you to enter this field, or did you just able to think of it, or what?
I think influence at that time, maybe while in secondary school, you know, either from your counselor, you know, your school counselor, and probably the seniors that have left the school, you know.
And then, what did you do to cope with the problem and difficulty as an engineer while you were working as a professional?
I think for engineers, when you went to engineering school, I think you have been trained to like engineers how to think. Yeah, you have to think objectively. At the end of the day, whether it works or not. And maybe during university days, you don't think so much about time and cost. But once you start working, it's always time and cost.
Okay, you said just now that you have 30 years plus experience as an engineer, right? Okay, I want to ask you, is there any change in the youth work today? Are there any difference from the old days and now, the work ethic?
Of course, they always from generation to generation there are different ethics. The one you can't deny when people say generation gap, Gen Y, Gen Z, baby boomer. So that's define generations and that's how they act in certain way or certain manners. So that I look at it as as we move from one generation, as we develop, we move from one generation to another. Of course, my generation sometimes some of my generation can tolerate the Gen Y, or Gen Z, but that's how things are. Even when my generation, maybe the earlier generation cannot tolerate us. We also may not be aware of that at that time. But I think in any generations, I mean for all of you as well, I think the work ethics cannot be cannot be tolerated. Ethics,
Alright, next question. If you are not an engineer now, what ambition would you pursue? What are the ambition?
Maybe accountant. I like numbers.
Okay, my last question, which is, in your opinion, what kind of ethics do young people like us need to excel as a future leaders and as if you want to be a professional engineer or whatever?
As I said, good work ethics. Good work ethics. You can't go wrong. You can't go wrong. Whether it's you want to progress in your career, you have a 30 years or 40 years career. That's as be it professional engineers, or later on you becoming managers or chief executive, and to be leaders. Leaders means you have a team. You are a leader. You can be a leader of the team. You can be a section of in your department, small unit in your company, or even you are heading the company. So I think good work ethics, will carry, like I said, from discipline until punctuality and so forth. So that's how the developed country develop. Japan, Korea, Germany, Swiss, Europe. Okay.
Okay. Alright, this is the last session.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, before we end our session, again we like to address a very thank you to you because
welcome.
yes, because you have given you our time, given us your time, given us your time to answer our questions, and today we are very thank you.
Most welcome. So I hope good things, can be taken from this interview or discussion. Hope all the best to your assignment.
Thank you, sir.
Okay.